Looking for a way to connect in the sports world during these unprecedented times? Or you wanted to showcase your talent? Then sign up for a free account at www.watchmylights.com. My Lights is a social media sports platform that provides all users with a free way to communicate and share sports highlight videos with anyone around the world. So whether you're a coach and want to easily recruit for your players, an athlete and want to showcase yourself, a parent, grandparent, or sports enthusiast, My Lights has you covered. Users can create a free account to share highlight videos, chat, post, and follow other users. My Lights is the new free social media sports platform the sports world has been waiting for. So go to www.watchmylights.com and get started now.
Yeah. JP.
I think I came a little quicker than I thought. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Hey, happy Easter, everybody. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy
Easter.
Happy Easter. Hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in with us, man. Off the Dribble. Presented and powered by the Warner Robins All-Stars in association with Off the Dribble Hype South Media Network. I know we've been gone for a couple of weeks, but we back.
Yes, sir.
We back for a week and probably be gone for a couple of weeks more. But
yeah. That's how that travel season work.
That's how the travel ball work. Hey, man, how was y'all Easter?
Man, my Easter. You want to go first, Charles? Because I might linger on a little bit.
Oh, mine was laid back, man. So we had an Easter dinner. Didn't do much. It was chill. It was real chill. So not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, as I was telling y'all earlier, man, my Easter was great. Easter was great, man. Got to spend time with family, of course. Ain't nothing like spending time with family. Got to sit down and talk to my grandmama today, 97 years old, man, and she was a joy to talk to. I shared some of the stuff on Snapchat earlier, getting up dancing and all kind of silly stuff.
Hold on, man, you on Snapchat?
Yeah, I'm on Snapchat, man. I ain't no Snapchat taking no pictures by the drink machine like the children. I'm gonna do that though.
Hey, or at the gas station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going in the store and go straight by the Fanta, the Sprites. I mean, the Fanta cherries, and make sure I got my outfit right. I'm gonna take me a picture, buy the drink.
Then I'm gonna change the shoes.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. You gotta make sure the drink. You gotta make sure the drink match your shoes. So if you got
right. It don't matter. I'm gonna have my black Crocs on. So then, and then I'm gonna change shirts, and then I'm gonna go out there by the gas pump and stick the nozzle in, and look at Watson and pose, get my picture by the gas pump, and I'm gonna be ready to go.
There you go. All right.
But yeah, man.
But you were on the Snap.
Yeah, man, on the Snap a little bit, man. But yeah, man, being out there with my grandma, man, it just, just a joy to seeing her, man, just continue to push along in life and continue to be a joy and being upbeat and all that stuff, man. That's my baby right there. She called me the man.
Oh,
every time you see me, that's the man right there. Yeah, that's my baby right there, man.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing, brother.
That is.
Yeah, man. So I got to see her today. That's my number one girl right there. I mean, I know Chris, maybe that. Knowing Kayla might be watching, but grandmama number one girl, and
right,
my mom, then so on and so on. But that's my baby right now.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, who had y'all get some Easter eggs?
Man, no, we went to church. Went to church earlier. I call us the CME family.
Right. What's the CME meant?
We only go to church Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter.
Hey, but like we said earlier, God know my heart.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had some scrambled eggs this morning. Nah, that was about it.
God know my heart, man. God know my heart. Y'all looking good. Y'all was looking good today too, Tat.
What on what?
On the pictures, man.
Oh yeah, man. They got me to take some pictures, man.
I seen you out there. I said, look at that.
Man, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't big on no pictures, man. Be smiling and all that stuff, man. That stuff, smiling in pictures make you look soft, man.
Tat out there looking like Nino Brown.
Man, that's
Yeah. So my wife was just talking about it. You know, our kids are getting older now. So I got a daughter that's 21, 17-year-old, 14. She's like, I miss when they was younger. We could take the eggs out there and do all this. Like, right now, them jokers, they older now. They
ain't moving the same way.
Nah,
it's different.
AJ ain't but 7, but that dude don't want to hunt no eggs.
Yeah.
That joke ain't thought about no eggs.
Yeah.
That joke came in there and he had a little money from his birthday, and that joke went and bought a football.
Hey, that's it.
Man, that joke ain't thinking about
this how we getting down.
Yeah, man, ain't thinking about no eggs, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I do want to shout out all the birthdays this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of birthdays.
Yeah, little Charles.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
17. Yep.
Boogie hit 12.
Boogie.
Yeah. Boogie.
Lil E hit. How old Lil E turned? 17?
17. Yeah.
AJ a couple weeks ago.
AJ hit 6 or 7.
7. Yeah, 7.
Arian just had a birthday.
How
he turned? About 22, 28, ain't
he? He walked like he's 28, but he ain't but 22. So walking around like he's 28.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of birthdays this weekend, man.
Yeah,
a lot of birthdays. So shout out to everybody that had a birthday and celebrating their birthday and celebrating month, or however you get down with it. But that's kind of what y'all was talking about. That was Boogie yesterday, man. Boogie, what you want to do? I think we was more excited for his birthday than he was.
Yeah.
Hey, he let me get on this game. Let me get some VCs. You know what I'm saying? And we can go out to eat, I guess. But other than that, I just want to chill.
Man, that dude Boogie ain't worried about nothing. Dude, Kenny, that dude demeanor's like, yeah, all right.
Right.
That's him, man. You can say something to him, man, like, hey, Boogie, grab that for me. He nigga let you like, why you can't get like, yeah, man, it's right there next to you, bro. Like, don't just grab the thing, man. Like, and then he look at you like, all right. All right, whatever.
Hey, so I'm trying to figure out the politically correct way to say this. So E always say, E the barber, right?
Yeah.
He always says Boogie leaves the house with 20 Fs and returns with 20 Fs because he gives 0 Fs.
He don't care. He don't care, man. That joke would just, bro, just sit there and just like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. It's thunder and lightning outside. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever. So my sister called him yesterday on FaceTime. So she's like, hey, happy birthday. And he's playing the game. And he's like, hey, like, all right, appreciate it. So then she was like, are you busy? He was like, well, I was playing 2K. Like, well, I'll let you go. He was like, all right.
Dude don't care, man.
His demeanor is he's 100% him. I'll just put it that way.
Right.
Yeah, well, we're gonna break all that. But any rate, man, a lot of basketball going on, man. As you noted at the beginning of the show, that's why we ain't been here. Been on the road, playing, man. A lot of good stuff is happening. Getting out here, getting these kids exposed. Talk about it a little bit, Ty.
Yeah, man. Just a lot of good basketball, man. Kids went up. Let's start with the more fresh, I guess, winners of the tournament. Our girls team is split 7th and 8th. We got two girls teams that are split 7th and 8th, and they end up both making it to going undefeated and making it to the championship game. And they did,
against each other.
Yeah, against each other. Yeah, because both of them they they had a mixture of 7th and 8th grade kids, and what they did was they just split them.
Right.
And some of the 8th grade kids and 7th grade kids on one team. They called it Warner Robins All Stars, old and new.
And new, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out anything else from what. That's what they told me. Now that's what they told me, and they said they didn't want to call it black and red or anything like that. That's what Coach Dion told us. I was like, all right, whatever. Hey,
yeah.
So
get it how you live.
Yeah, just whatever.
I
don't mind. And so they just split each team up with 7th to 8th grade girls, right. And like I said, they both made it to the championship game, and they didn't play. They just took on both trophies, which was good. Proud of the 3 coaches, Coach Petty, Coach Dion, Coach Shante, who's taking on the task of those girls.
Hey, don't mind me, man.
Here we go.
I'm feeling it this evening, y'all. It's been a long day. Go ahead. Don't
my bad. But yeah, they taking on the task of those girls, right. Man, and slowly developing those girls and trying to get them ready and acclimated to when they hit that high school level and really start getting on a circuit to get out there and be seen by college coaches. So they're doing a great job of developing those girls, man, and getting them ready.
Real quick, man, I want to shout out Coach Dion, man. He just had a lot of his girls from over at Hoko just committed. Was it about 4 or 5 of them?
About 4 or 5.
Four of them. And that's 5. And that's 5 in 2 years. That Coach Dion had. Coach Dion, for people that don't know, that's been around basketball, Dion has had the Lady Heat forever. Ever since those girls was in the 3rd. We don't want to say. They don't report stats. I can't report what they don't report. So I don't know, my brother. But Dion actually had those girls since they've been like in the 3rd grade. And those girls are now seniors at Hoko, and 4 of them got scholarships to move on to the next level. And what's the girl went to LaGrange last year? Simon LaGrange. Kendra ended up signing with LaGrange last year. He had her as well. So right. He did, like you say, he did a great job with their, helping with their development. And kept on pushing them, throughout high school, and they get a chance to move to the next level.
Good deal. Good deal, man.
No, yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Dion for what he was doing, working with those young ladies to get them squared away, man. Shout out to Johnson over at Hoko. I talked to him Friday. Talked to him on Friday, and he was telling me some stuff, man, and all good stuff, man.
Right, and Coach Dion had the girls 17U last year.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Right, and a lot of them girls played on there.
All 5 of those girls played. All 5 of those girls played, and then from Central High School to Naya and Treasure Cooper.
And they also played. Signed as well, correct?
And they also just signed. Shout out to Coach T, Coach Wasey, Jared Pro Movement, Treasure, Tanaya. They moving on to the next level. They just signed last week as well. So
congratulations, ladies.
Congratulations, girls are moving along.
Yes. Yeah.
That's big stuff, man.
Yeah, man. That's big time stuff, man.
That's huge stuff right there, man. So
I mean that's 6 girls. That's 6 girls right there within an 11-mile radius of each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
all getting an opportunity to play at the next level.
Right. I mean, shout out to everybody else that's in the Middle Georgia area too. That girls, boys that have signed scholarships to go on to the next level. Getting that chance to play. Ray should be signed. I ain't gonna call him Ray on the air. Rashawn Williams should be signing here.
Ray.
In the next couple weeks. Sean Lester from Perry
Right.
He ought to be signing Southern Crescent here in a couple of weeks. I want to say I talked to his daddy tomorrow, but so man, some good things going on with these kids around here. Got a lot of support behind them.
Oh yeah. And you know, and as always, man, big shout out to Wasey for what he does. As far as, you know, promoting these student athletes around here, man, and putting their names out there and pushing them forward. So big salute, man. Big salute. Proud to be a part of it any way we can. So definitely, but it's all about them and what they're doing in the classroom. Importantly, in the classroom, to be able to have the grades to go to the next level, as well as what they're putting out on the court, man. So salute.
Oh yeah.
I think you know, from hindsight, people looking in, some people on the outside looking in think it's just about, you know, if they go back and look at the page where these parents or we didn't share something or their coaches shared something, and all 5 of those, 6 of those kids that we named, girls that we named, if you look at their GPAs,
yes,
everybody is well over 3.0. Well over 3.0. And I just used 3.0 to be the lowest. All of those girls.
I don't think anybody even got a 3.0, do they?
No. They don't. They don't. But I'm saying I think you can go as far as all of them 3.5 or better.
Yeah.
So it's way more than just putting the ball in the hole. Now you got to be able to put that pen to the paper in the classroom.
Definitely. That's where it's gonna come from, right there.
Yeah. And that's the reason that they got a chance for that, you know, that opportunity, man.
Every advantage you can take, is whether on the court or in the classroom. You know, maybe a coach is looking at somebody else, but if your GPA is a little higher, that may be the deciding factor. If y'all even on the court, what's the deciding factor? It could be that what that GPA is. So that's definitely an important part, man.
Yep.
Got a lot.
So our 17U girls played last weekend?
Last weekend, Prep Hoops.
Yep.
Played well.
Florida, right?
Down in Florida, at IMG. Played well. I think they ended up going 2-2. Was their first tournament. Got their feet wet. Coach AJ, Coach Kirsten doing a great job. You know, with those girls. You know, putting them in the right situation. Couple of girls got write-ups. You know, a couple of girls got player of the games. You know, stuff like that, and that's what it's all about. Just put them in the right spot. That's the only thing that we, you know, we always talk about. You know, just put them in the right spot, put them in the right places to be, and you know, it's gonna be up to them to do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
After that, so yeah, he's doing a great job, man. So yeah.
Good. It was good to see them getting out playing good too, man. Good to see them good write-ups. Those girls, yeah. They played some big competition too. So
yeah.
So
matter of fact, they was down. I was talking to Coach AJ, and they was down 8 with I want to say about 2 minutes ago in the game, and came back and forced overtime and beat IMG in overtime.
Yep.
So
really?
Yeah.
Hey man, that's all good right there.
Yeah, man. So you know,
especially against an IMG team where they bringing in kids.
Right. So
yeah.
So man, I mean, it's girls basketball with what we have is doing what it's supposed to do. The middle school girls are getting developed. You know, they playing competitive basketball. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're taking their lumps as well. You know, I mean, just as well as everybody else, they're taking their lumps and they winning. So and they getting developed. So that's the main thing, getting them ready. And then the older girls is getting out there on that circuit and playing well and getting their names out there and getting coached hard and listening and all that stuff. So that's all. I mean, that's all we can do.
Oh yeah. Hey, real quick before we go any deeper though, can we go ahead and do a technical foul tally? Because I have 0.
Yeah, we can.
I just want to on the season so far.
Two for me.
2. Which I might mention in the same game and still ended up finishing coaching the game. We'll get into that later. Charles, how many you got, bro?
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. So the so-called hothead has 0.
Man, well, you done KP, you done got lucky. You probably should have had 2 already.
Hey, I got 2 and shouldn't. I got 2 and shouldn't have had but 1 though.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about how you get 2 and you still finish the game.
Well, I mean,
hey, KP didn't not only finish the game, didn't sit down either.
They ain't enforcing the rules. I ain't either. I mean, yeah, they gonna break the rule. We gonna break the rule.
Technical foul counts. So for the people keeping score at home, Tat has 2.
Yeah.
Charles has 1. Yeah. And I have 0. Thank you.
Oh, hey, and let's talk about y'all, man. Y'all last week.
Here's the thing. We can go to last week. I think we can go before that. I don't even know when the last time we've been on it even talk about.
Talk about all of it.
Talk about all of it.
I think the last time we was on it was after Tennessee, wasn't we, Charles?
I think so. So we had so that had been the hoop scene for the younger groups and battleground session.
Hoop scene and finals.
Yeah.
So
go
ahead, Charles.
So for hoop scene, we had a pretty good showing, man. We did good. So we finished hoop scene 2-2. That was our second tournament. 8th grade boys, they starting to gel a little bit more, starting to figure out their game. And I'll say this, man. I say a couple of them are starting to level their play up. So and they hitting that right on stride with going into high school. So if I can find a way to keep challenging them and keep them going, they're gonna be good to go. But I've seen a lot of good stuff, man. So a few things we need to work on. Got to work on that defense. So we pick up our defense. We probably win a few more games. Could have finished that tournament. Could have won 2-2, not bad, but we could have finished a little bit better than 2-2. And then they came back. So that was the hoop scene. Who got it right up at hoop scene? I think Jack. The first game, Jack did real well, man. He came out real physical, and just didn't let up. So Muhammadu and Nolan, my 2 bigs down there, they starting to click, starting to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So
Nolan taking up space, bro.
Yeah, man. And believe it or not, man, like Nolan's footwork is getting better and better and better, right? So and I think we said it before, once he started to figure out how to throw that body and that muscle around a little bit more, he gonna be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
And my guards, man, they shot the ball real well. Man, Braylon is a little dog. Malik, Cade, and all of them, man. Then I got the Keiths and Vontrez, man. Them jokers lights out, man. They all shot the ball at a high clip. So that was hoop scene. Then we went into took that energy, went into battleground finals. Went 2-1. So I was impressed, man. Yeah, like I said, continuously impressed. So they kind of took that energy from hoop scene and kept riding. So and yeah, man, we played some tough teams and we got worked. And then we turned around and gave some work. I think Malik had a good showing that week.
Above average showing. Malik went crazy.
He
He
did.
did. He did. I think I was about to take him out the game. Kenny looked at me and said, "What the hell are you doing?" So,
What did you say, Charles? We can't get into a set. We don't
yeah. I said, "Man, we can't get in this set." He was like, "Bro, whatever going on right now is working." So the kid, like I said, man, they was a well-oiled machine, and it's starting to click. It's starting to click for him. So, real happy. So, we got beat down one game. Had a real conversation with him. Then that last game of the tournament, man, they responded with action. Real happy, real proud of them boys. Like I said, they coming right on along, right into their own. So we'll be going this weekend. So we'll be back. We'll be back at it this upcoming weekend. So get ready. Get ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sixth grade, quick recap. So in the hoop scene over the Georgia Cup, we ended up making it to the semifinals. Started off a little shaky, a little rough. Had some strong conversations, and it was more of what with us right now. It's more of consistently playing with energy, and understanding what that takes. Right, so we're kind of developing that routine of, hey, every time you step on the court, the other team is trying to beat you. So you can't bring anything over from an old tournament into a new tournament, right? So made it to the semifinals game. So was happy again how the way they responded. The Battlegrounds final, played. I almost had to get mad at my boy. I almost had to get mad at Melo, but but right out the gate, we had to play Black Ops. For you all that don't know what Black Ops is, that's Carmelo Anthony's travel team. So we played them, and they put it on us pretty good. But we had to. But it was also a teaching moment for us about playing with heart and understanding what that means every time we step on the court, regardless of who we play with. Right, you still got to go out and compete. So we actually went. I think we went 0-3 in last weekend, but each game we got better. Each game we started figuring it out. Each game we started to gel a little bit more and understand what it takes to compete at that level. And I will say, shout out to Coach Tat. We had a practice over there with Coach Tat, and Tat pretty much they're yours, get them. And just what he helped them on and instilled in them and gave them that energy. Right? No, Tat's a great motivator of young people. I'll just say that. Right? Everybody know who Coach Tat is? Oh, yeah. All right, Coach Tat got y'all today, and just what he instills and how he is inclusive of everybody and demands everything, the same thing from everybody at that same level. You better be paying attention to what's going on. We ain't got time to play. But at the same time, he's a great teacher. So shout out to Tat, man. I appreciate you, brother. And that's why I always say, hey, we got to get a couple practices over there with Coach Tat. We got to.
Yeah.
It's mandatory. We got to get in the gym with Coach Tat.
Those kids, they I don't know, man. They just kids at that age.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think they could just do certain stuff, and it's almost like they're just, if they don't feel they can do certain stuff, they go through the motions.
Right.
So that's why I told them, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna have 6 guys out there. You're gonna defend 6. If they score, you got push up.
With 5. You're going to defend 6 with 5.
You're going to defend 6 with 5. And you're going to see why we're telling you to do certain things and be in certain places.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it. They did it. They didn't do it every time. And the point wasn't to get them to do it every time. The point was to get them to do it. And once they do it, now they're starting to see that they can do it, and then they continue to buy into what you're saying, what you're trying to tell them.
Yeah.
Then they start to sprint to get to where they're supposed to be, and it starts to look better. Then their mind start to say, well, all right, he ain't telling us to do 9 and 10 things at one time. He just telling us if the ball's here, then we need to be here. If this happened, then this supposed to happen. And then they start feeling more comfortable, and then the speed start to pick up. And that's what happened with them. They started getting more comfortable with doing it, and then their reaction time started to pick up.
Because they realized they could do it.
Right. They realized they could do it. They realized what we was telling them. You know, they like, well, we did it in the game, but we didn't do it like that. And no, do this. And if I promise you, if you do this, this will happen. And then they don't want to do them push-ups. So that's extra. That's extra motivation right there. And we don't want to do them push-ups, so we gonna pay attention to detail, and we gonna do this, and this, and that's what they did, man. And they was good listeners, very coachable. I mean, that's the kudos to you guys, man. What y'all do, they were coachable, listen, and they got it down, and they start doing it. Then they start reacting quicker. Then they start getting in the passing lanes, and they start to get their hands on balls, stuff like that. And so, once all of that comes together and, start taking that charge and start boxing out and stuff like that, once all that comes together, and I mean, they gonna be ready to go, man.
Hey, and like you said, taking that charge. When that put them in the charge drill, bruh.
I'd take that.
Hey, bro. Ask Muhammadu about that. Them charge drills.
Yeah. Hey, man. What you doing?
You gotta take them charges, man. That's a part of it. You gonna have to take that. Even AJ in one of his games, you gonna tell me he gonna take a charge. Yeah, he know you have. I've
been watching this Bulls and Milwaukee game. I know I've seen about 3 or 4 charges already.
I'm telling you.
And I seen a couple of off-ball charges in that Brooklyn game.
You see what I'm saying?
They wasn't calling them, but there was some charges.
There was some charges,
yeah. You especially when you ain't as big and you're gonna probably have a problem rebounding, you're gonna probably have a problem, blocking shots and stuff like that, man. You gotta get down there and take them charges, man.
Hey, look,
even the game.
Hopefully Gabe's still watching, man. So we in a middle school game. So one of our guys take an off-ball charge. So the referee over there doing a foul. I said, ref, do you know what an off-ball charge is? Gabe said, he don't know what a regular charge is.
Nah.
He said, man, stop talking to that ref. He don't know what a regular charge is. He don't know what no off-ball charge is.
Nah, that's because I'm gonna tell you now. Teaching that pass and crash it's tough to teach, boy. It's tough to teach because those kids get so. They get so focused on when that ball is driven, and they there to take the charge, and they pass that ball. They mind just so trained to just turn and look and go close out.
Yeah. So they don't. They're set, and that guy run you over.
That's it. That's it. And I mean, we got a bunch of kids that understands that. And we forewarn the referees before the game. Hey, we teach taking that charge now.
Hey, and that's a game changer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a game changer. Definitely is, man. And I just wanted to say, man, kind of going back to that, it's great to have an organization where we can kind of pass our team off to another coach.
Yes.
Because after practice, just like with our own kids, after a while, they got to hear it from somebody else. Because now it's this coach talking, right? But when you have another coach that you can have come in and kind of reinforce and show and give a different perspective on things, that's invaluable to have because the kids kind of respond to that. The kids need new energy as well, right? They don't need the same and no different or no, we try to switch it up and keep practice interesting and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to the same dynamics and the same things that we have to go over. So anytime we can get, Coach Tat to come in and work with our kids and they can hear it from that level and understand what that means based on what his resume is or another coach or something along those lines, that does wonders for them and kind of re-energizes them as well. So we're fortunate in that aspect of the organization.
The thing about that too, y'all are not just hell bent on I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm not listening to nobody else.
No. There's plenty of time. Hey, hold on. Hey, what you call that?
Right, but and you got people out there like that. You got people out like don't want you to tell them nothing.
Yeah,
they're the head coach, and they don't want you to tell them nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Man,
you can't tell them nothing about what they doing, or you can't give no advice or this. I mean,
I steal from you. Probably stole from one of these other AAU coaches I don't seen play. And I have.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I still, repeat, recycle, reuse.
I say this to, I'm blue in the face. If you're doing something right, you will see somebody else doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see somebody. If you're doing something right and it's working, you're gonna see somebody else doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just nature.
We were working on something. Tat was walking in on the phone. I said, hey.
Yep.
Hey, make sure I'm saying this right because we got beat off this a couple times in the game. Make sure I'm covering this the right way because at the end of the day, it's all about helping these kids grow, man.
Right.
And your ego can't be that big that you don't want to hear from somebody else that's been proven or hear from another source about how to help make your kids better. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So.
Like in I think May, I don't know what it is. May. I talked to Coach Sharman White at the tournament last week when I saw him. Talked to him. They got a coach clinic in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm trying to figure out a way. I think Chris said we got a tournament that weekend. Well, I was trying to figure out a way to get up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Go up there to the coaching clinic. That he's a part of. To listen to those coaches, man. And it doesn't hurt. It don't hurt to listen to another coach and get something.
Right.
After one of our games, I had another coach ask, "Hey, coach, come off for a minute and I like that set y'all ran.
Oh yeah.
Draw that up right there for me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fine. It's like I said, if you're doing something good, man, it's gonna, you'll see it again. Yeah. Whether they tell you they got it from you or tell you they got it from whoever or whatever. You'll see it again.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And that's fine, because if I see something I like, you better know I'm gonna look at it and dissect it and use it too.
And there you go. Yeah. No, yeah, man. It was a good time. Man. It was a good time, and Tat, I want you to kind of talk about the live period, bro. The live period and what the live period is kind of all about.
The live period is when those college coaches is out and able to come evaluate the high school kids. 9th through 12th grade, you'll very seldom see, unless he just a outstanding stud, that's tearing it up, that you will see, you know, a high school coach coming in, want to see middle schoolers. But but I mean, they come in, they flying from well. I'm gonna talk. I just say about On the Radar because that's what we was. You know, had coaches flying from all over the country, come in. You know, watch these college prospects that they've been tracking. You know, they played On the Radar, McEachern High School. You know, they came in probably over 150 plus coaches. Right. You know, in and out of the building. You know, coming to see talent, independent, and I want to say it was all independent teams. This past live period because each circuit had their own live period. Right. So the Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, they all had their own circuits this weekend. So it was, I mean, just a bunch of independent teams. So, and I mean, it's a good bit, man. You got to do that that BBCS for the kids to get into the database, to be able to get on your bench, and you got to fill out that to get that gold license and all that type of stuff. So it's a good bit of stuff that you got to do in order to be, you know, be there for the live period, to be able to attend it, to be able to coach in and all that type of stuff. So, you know, just it's a good thing for these kids. Got another one coming up. This week?
Next weekend, the 22nd.
This weekend, 22nd. Sweet 16, session 2.
Yeah, session 2.
You know what's coming up On the Radar. I think Rise Hoops is having something over there as well. I don't know if Hoop Scene is doing anything or not.
Nah, I don't know.
So, yeah, man. I mean, if I think I said something about it this week, man. If your high school team, if organization got a high school team, if they're not attending these live period events, they're doing these kids injustice, man, because they're already behind the curve with the transfer portal. So, I mean, you're doing kids no justice by not playing them in these events. These events they need to be playing in. You know, if they don't play in no other events, they need to play in these live period events. Right. And live period was consistent of 4 weekends. You know, this year, 2 in April, 2 in July.
And again, man, to kind of, you know what I'm saying, recap or piggyback what Coach Hat was talking about. Live period. If you're a high school age, live period is technically the reason why you should be playing even travel ball. If you know, I'll quote my man, Club Orange. If the goal is still a goal, right? Then the goal is to get to school. You have to play during the live period. And if you don't have you know, you in the gym and it's not 100 coaches sitting in the baseline, that don't matter. Because On the Radar, and again, we'll speak specifically about On the Radar, they do a heck of a job of making sure and exposing the kids, putting videos out. We don't even know it's cameras in the gym. And we got a video from our 8th grade squad going crazy. That's got a lot of buzz, as well as our 17U squad that's got a lot of buzz. So, you know, we had a Friday night game. The 17U had a Friday night game and had a coach contact the organization. And that's on a Friday night at 6:30.
Yeah.
And coaches is in the building. So come on, man. This is the reason why. So make sure your priorities are right. Make sure you understand what's going on. If you are organization out there that say they pushing kids and doing this, don't just do it just to do it. Do it. Make sure you're doing it for a purpose and a reason.
And I'm gonna say this, Charles. I don't mean it. You had something to say, Charles.
No. Go
I
ahead.
think I'm gonna get a little long-winded on this one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little long-winded on this one.
Take a sip of water first, Tap, before you go in.
Now, this is something that I've heard this past week. People complaining because they ain't in the main gym.
Uh-oh.
You got to win where you at. Especially if you pop-up organization that nobody knows about, and you had no dealings with the circuit you playing on or the tournament you playing on, and you really ain't had no dealings with the guy that's running the tournament. And just because you sign up, you expect them to put you on the main floor, and you ain't sitting on kids' school. You ain't got no track record of having a great program because possibly you just started. But just because you just started and you enter the tournament, you think you're supposed to be on the main floor.
Right.
It don't work that way. It don't work that way. That's just like you just getting a job. And you just down your job a week, and now you think you're supposed to be doing what a Joker been doing for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
It don't work that way. You got to work your way up. You got to win where you at. And when you win where you at, and they see you winning where you at, then you start getting on the main floor or getting the main gym.
Yep.
I think some people don't believe that there's eyes everywhere.
And it is. That's the thing. It was college coaches at at Marietta Middle School, I want to say.
Yes. Yep.
So I mean,
there's eyes everywhere.
It'd be just like I could say me calling Sean and say, man, why ain't we on court one? Why ain't we on court? Why we ain't on court 1, 2, or 3?
Mm-hmm.
Why you got us playing on 4? I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if you playing well, and you gotta he know that you sent kids to school, and your program is I ain't gonna say top notch, but if your program is a good program and is known for being a good program and doing all the stuff that they expect, then you might play one game on court 1. Now if you got high major kids, then high major kids gonna play on court 1, 2. If they got 4 games, they're gonna be on 1, 2, 1, and probably 1. If you got high major kids.
What they say on your job, sustained performance.
Right. But they got high major kids. They got kids that's coming in there. You might see Leonard Hamilton sitting down there. You know what I'm saying? And you might see them you might see any of them jokers like that sitting down there. So I mean, you can't complain about where you at. Just win where you at. And then you complain about you ain't in the main gym, and then you in the other gym getting beat to death.
Yeah.
Can't do that, man. You can't do that. And then the thing about it is too, if you there for the kids, then you ought to be there for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. Man. I guess I think we just think a little differently in that aspect. Because I mean, you see Joe keeping records and all of that mess, man. It ain't about that with me with the kids. We just trying to get these kids to school, get these kids in front of some coaches. Don't nobody like to lose, but I mean, we ain't keeping a record of it. I tell you that much.
Hey,
No, some good points. Some great points. Some great points. And like I said, that's called longevity and sustained performance, man. You got it. It's gonna take a while. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen within the next year.
nah,
But
man.
it take a minute. That's all.
I guess, like I said, but my biggest point, man, is just to see it happen that quick, right? To know that a coach is reaching out because you've been consistent in what you're doing as a program, and you're putting a good product on the floor, and you're exposing these kids and giving them an opportunity to shine, man. It works if you're not cheating the process, as they say. So
I seen some on Twitter earlier, and this is pertaining to June, I should say.
mhm.
And it
I
says,
seen that.
yeah, the high school age AAU teams should not be playing in June. Let them go to the high school team and be with the high school team. I 100% agree with that.
So is still high school age AAU teams playing in June?
You got some that does.
Yeah. Nah. I don't even think my 8th grade boy is playing in June.
Because what are they playing for at that point? There's no live period.
Nah,
And not to say that only tournaments you can play in is live periods, but I mean, you're not gaining anything by playing in the month. I think it's hard to find a tournament in the month of June.
It is high school age.
High
There's
school
a
age,
few
yeah.
Quality tournament.
Yeah.
And me personally, even the 8th graders, middle schoolers, if you got some 8th graders that those high school coaches gonna be dependent on to play JV, or some might play varsity.
Yep.
Shouldn't be playing in the month of June.
Yep. We're not going to, because I don't know what the coaches got on what they plans are for some of my kids. So
The schedule.
the schedule. I don't know. So I think that our last tournament is June 3rd. I think that's what is that?
That's a dead week. I want to say that June, that first week in June, is a dead week.
Yeah, it's a dead week. So that's our last tournament that weekend, and then that's it. We shut it down. And it gives them time to rest their body, give them time to get to the gym, work on some things they need to work. Like they need that piece of it too, so they can get ready for their high school. Because I don't know what their high school. Every high school gonna be different. They're gonna ask different things of those kids. So they'll figure it out once they get there. But better to get a head start in June versus waiting till October.
Now, and well, I don't know how all high schools do it. I don't, but I know some of it now, and people has to understand too that all 8th graders are not invited to camp.
Oh well, yeah,
It's a bunch of these schools are invite only. I'm just saying, a bunch of these schools are
that's a real point.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a bunch of them that is invite only too now.
Yeah.
So
that's a real point there.
Yeah. So parents just be aware of that too now. That because he was
parents before you start asking somebody else when high school workouts is in June, make sure your kid was invited.
Yes. Yeah. Make sure they was invited because little Johnny was invited. For real, because they'll say, well, when this workouts is, and little Johnny went to high school workouts, and my son played at such and such last year, and why he ain't at workout? Well, because little Johnny was invited, and camp is invite only.
Yeah.
And so parents, get with your high school, whatever high school you're going to, try to get that information and try to get with that coach and, see if you invited, before you start driving up there and they turn
Some
them around at the.
some schools might not even. Some high schools might not even do nothing in June.
Well, I mean, that's them. Well, I tell you what, the high schools that don't do anything in June, get on Max Prep and see what that record was. Man, please. No.
So, yeah. Yeah. Get with whoever. Yeah, make sure you got an invite. Start there first.
Man, shout out to Middle Georgia family. Hype Sound Middle Georgia family. Played in their first tournament this weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
Each grade level did well.
They did.
Shout out to Coach Abord and staff and over there with them, and they're doing a great job over there with those guys, with those kids.
They had 3 teams competing this weekend, and all of them. I know all of them finished with a winning record. So
2-1. I think 2-1, 3-1, 3-1. I think it was.
Yeah. So shout out to them, man. What they doing over there?
Yeah,
definitely on getting it done.
Yeah, keeping them kids going.
Hey, man, and speaking of that, man, so the Rise Hoops is coming to Warner Robins.
Rise Hoops?
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get on. You want me to get that one?
Take a sip first, Tat.
All right. Long winded. People, my main man, David Mitchell, is over this. All right, listen. I'll say this, and I'll say this so you a lot of you people can hear it. We're not over the tournament.
We're as in who? We as in who?
The Warner Robins All-Stars is not over this tournament. So yes, you can now sign up. For those of you that was thinking it was us over the tournament and wouldn't sign up because it was us, we are not over the tournament. We would like for you to bring your program because we would like to play you all.
Hey, as my man said in school days, we ain't got no parts of the tournament.
We ain't got no parts. we just trying to help my main man Devin Mitchell that is over the tournament for Rise Hoops.
We ain't got no parts of the tournament.
Now the thing about it, he challenged us as Middle Georgia and surrounding county. He challenged us because he's bringing a bunch of Atlanta teams. So with him having them Rise Hoops having the tournament here in Warner Robins, they're challenging us to see what the turnout is for us. No, it's not Warner Robins All-Stars that are hosting this tournament. So now you don't feel like you're giving us money or helping our program. We don't need your help, but we don't want you to feel like you're helping our program. So now that you know that, you can come sign up for the Rise Hoops tournament.
Why people think it's our?
I don't know, but I'm just letting them know. It's not ours. It's not ours. I'm just telling you, it's not ours. And people won't sign up because they think we're hosting. No, we're not hosting.
Yeah. So
now you know that Rise Hoops is hosting. Devin Mitchell, former Georgia State star. Is the one that's over this tournament. We're trying to help. We're trying to help promote it. We're trying to help push it. We're trying to help have a good turnout. Now, we got people here in Middle Georgia that's begging for tournament. Oh well, we need to have some local. Why we always got to go to Atlanta? Why we got one here now? We got one here now.
21 to 22 May. 21, 22 May.
We got it.
Warner Robins.
We got everything that we asked for. You got the courts, you got the tournaments, you got the location that's closest to you. Now, what you gonna do about it? We gonna be there. Fifth, sixth, and eighth gonna be there.
5th, 6th, and 8th, yeah.
Our 5th, 6th, and 8th graders gonna be there.
The building.
We gonna be in the building. Making Mavs gonna be in. I think Making Mavs. I think he told me they were signed up already, and they're gonna be in the building.
Middle Georgia family.
Middle Georgia family is yes, it's supposed to be there. Atlanta locked in. Atlanta teams are locked in.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna have a tournament with more Atlanta teams than our teams. But then we're gonna sit back and complain and that we don't have no tournaments here. Yeah, have no tournaments in the area. We'll sit back and just cry about that. Oh well, we tired of going to Atlanta, and we tired of doing this, we tired of doing that, but then it's a tournament here, and you don't even sign up. So
right here, man, come to the tournament, sleep in your own bed that night.
Yeah.
Well, Tat, they might know what they know. Everybody here locally know what grade them kids is in.
Yeah. You got another point. You got another point now. Because I did see a picture. Well, I did see a picture of two kids. Two kids that. Nah, no mind then. All right. But I did see that picture though. I did see that now. So yeah, I mean, if they want to bring those, if they want to, put those kids on the roster, we gonna identify them too. And,
hey, because technically that team would be eligible to play.
Yeah, that team would be eligible to play. Y'all bring them with you, and we gonna identify them and who's who. You get on that equal playing field. So that's all I'm saying. You're on that equal playing field, my boy. Hey. So yeah, man, David Mitchell bringing them Atlanta teams down here, man, and we can't. No, we ain't gonna match that.
Nah, I think from what I understand, the Rebels playing too.
The Rebels?
Yes, the Rebels say they was gonna sign up, but they ain't signed up.
Rebels, I think they locking in though, from what I understand.
Yeah,
I texted with Devin yesterday.
Yeah, I think I seen it on a couple of their kids. I think one of their schedules, a couple of their younger group schedules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
man. Y'all gonna get signed up, man. So we can have a good turnout. So when the Atlanta teams come down here, we'll have a good turnout.
Yeah. We definitely want to have a good showing and entice other tournaments in the local area, because we do need to see more tournaments in the local area. I don't think anybody.
Man, and here's the thing: it's not only helping us; it's helping our brothers down in South Georgia.
Georgia, the community.
They got to go all the way to Atlanta, and they can come to Warner Robins and play in a quality tournament.
Yes.
But the thing about it is what I think a lot of these people have to understand. It's not about us, and it's not about them. It's about everybody. Because if you have a good showing here, you got a good turnout here, then maybe you got a facility somewhere in your area. And when they start searching for multiple places to play, they might want to have a stop here, and they might want to have a stop somewhere else in South Georgia.
Right.
If you didn't come to Warner Robins, then why they gonna want to bring something down there?
Yeah.
As
well as when you go up, if you go up to Lake Point and play in a Rise tournament up there, now they may be familiar with your program and put maybe some extra eyes on you to potentially get something identified. So it's bigger. It's bigger than just like Tat said. The Warner Robins All Stars has nothing to do. Is not affiliated with this tournament.
No, we just trying to help promote it. We just trying to help get a good turnout. For because Rise Hoops don't have to come down here.
They really don't.
And think about this: Rise Hoops on the radar. Those type of people are way bigger companies than what a tournament than what we'll try to put on.
Yeah,
understand who they are. So if y'all don't know who those folks are, do the research, man. And while we're speaking of that, man, shout out to Sean from On the Radar, Sean Williams, one of the 100 influential people in basketball.
Yes,
basketball.
College basketball.
College basketball.
Yeah, one of the 100 in the country He's in the 100 group of influential people in college basketball. And if you go look at that list, there's a who's who of the people that they have on that list that he's a part of, man. So salute to him on that accomplishment.
But I mean, Ryan Soup could come to your area too. So come on, man, y'all, come on.
Augusta, come down.
Augusta,
Savannah,
South Georgia, come down. Savannah, come down.
Columbus,
South Carolina.
Well, that's the thing, man. Both those Rise Hoops, they bring teams in from Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee. Like they bring in 10 teams from different states, so it's gonna be a good tournament.
So if you don't feel like driving all the way to almost Tennessee to go to that tournament, Atlanta. And you come from these parts or 200 miles around, 300 miles around, come to old Warner Robins and see what's going on. They bringing everything down here.
Yeah.
And it's not like one of those weekends where they got multiple tournaments going on in different locations. This is one that their tournament for that weekend is in Warner Robins.
Yeah.
So, some organizations, they put them out there and they have 3 different tournaments going on in 3 different areas. This is the Rise tournament for that weekend is in Warner Robins. So come on down. Come be a part of it. Come be a part of it. Get that exposure.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, man, it's a good thing, people. It's a good thing, man. It's good. It'll be good for the kids. It'll be good for, you can have more than just your parent. I mean, just the parents. Now you're able to have grandparents and uncles and aunts and cousins and everybody to be able to come to a tournament.
So let me say this, and all the people in the area, when you come out to this tournament, understand you're gonna have to pay to get in.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a fee to get in. It ain't like you coming to a rec center game, so I don't want nobody to be, caught by surprise. You're gonna have to pay, I don't know, $15 maybe. I don't know what the entry fee is gonna be, but it's gonna be an entry fee to get in. It may also be an entry fee to park.
Oh no, I think they did away with that. I think the city kind of nipped them on that.
Okay, so then, and then hopefully that's a good thing. But if that's the case, there is going to be a fee to get in the gym to watch you play. But if you consider what you pay to drive to Atlanta with gas and then go into their tournaments and then pay for hotels, if I got to pay $15 to $20 to get in, I think that's a heck of a bargain.
I tell you this, bro. I'm excited to play in a tournament and go lay in my own bed.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Got time to go fire up a grill after a game, after the end of the day, if I want to. You know what I mean?
I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive somewhere to be somewhere.
Crack a dawn.
Hey, how many games coming on today?
Phoenix about to play.
Phoenix the last game?
I just want to be able to have a great showing for our kids
for the area
in this area. That's all I want. I think a lot of kids in the past have paid their dues for this to happen because they didn't have to choose Warner Robins to come to.
Mm-mm. But that also speaks to what's going on in the area as well. It also talks about how this area is pushing out basketball kids, right? And the talent that's in this area.
I can say y'all run in.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be here.
Yeah, buddy.
17, you're going to be up the road, but we'll be here.
Yeah, man. So now y'all move on to the playoffs.
They're still going. My Bulls just lost.
Who they lost to?
Milwaukee.
Yeah. Milwaukee lost to the Bucks.
Hey.
How long is Jokic out?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was out. He didn't play the last game against Utah.
I don't know. I see the Hawks got blasted, but I will give Trae Young respect in that game that they played against, was it Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Bro, he went crazy. Come on, Tad.
I don't care nothing about that. What have you done for me lately? 8 points, 6 turnovers. That's real. That's real Westbrookish.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, you can't compare that. Westbrook ain't had a game where he put the team on his back and carried them and then came back and had 8 points.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I ain't talking about last game. I'm talking about this game.
I got you. But what I'm saying, you said, what have you done for me lately? But I'm saying we got to look at a body of work. Because any other time y'all want to talk about looking at a body of work for Westbrook.
We did look. Okay then. All right, now we're talking about points, assists, turnovers that count within the playoffs. All that he did last week, none of that counted in the playoffs. None of that.
And that's fine. But he still led his team to the playoffs.
I don't care about what he led. I'm talking about in the playoffs. Listen, man. Atlanta and who they played the other day?
Cleveland the other Friday.
Okay, 2 16 seeds if you go to the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm. The play they was in the play.
That's what that was. Mm-hmm. None of that counted.
That's fine. But you gonna take away what he did?
What did he do? He in the playoffs. We talking about in the playoffs. That wasn't.
Hold on. Just for conversation's sake, what's your team?
Oh, my team was the Lakers. LeBron. We sitting at home. We chilling.
All right.
We 0-0. We 0-0 in the playoffs.
Just for context,
I would say this. Trae Young is one I wouldn't ask what you done for me lately because he'll come back this next game and put up 40.
Well, that would be Tuesday. Lately would be Tuesday, but lately it's today.
I'm just saying.
Very well could do it. Yes.
He could, but he made one field goal today.
Yeah, he had a bad game. He had a bad game.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just talking about his performance today. Okay then. Anytime they talked about Westbrook this year, he could have had a triple-double the game before. But they look, can I finish? Yeah. Can I tell my story? Can I tell my story? All right. Now, anytime they talked about Westbrook, what did they say? Oh, well, we talking about, this game, he had 17 turnovers and 2 points. But he had a triple-double the game before that. Nobody talk about that.
How many triple-doubles Westbrook had this year?
It doesn't matter. It don't count. They see with it.
I'm just curious.
So I would say this, that Trae Young is probably top 5 in scoring.
He led the league in scoring. He led the league in points and assists.
Points and assists.
Okay, so he had one bad game.
The Tat side.
I'm just saying.
Why you don't like Atlanta teams?
No, I don't like no Atlanta team because they let you down. But Atlanta teams is just like a bad girlfriend. Every time you turn around, they build you up, and then
tell you right back down.
Oh, God, there it is again. Atlanta is that girl that y'all look good for 2 days and you bad for 6 months.
Now, I don't think crazy.
I think that's a little
okay. That's a little okay. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say this though. I think Trae Young evidently he had a bad game, but the dude will come back next game and probably have 40. But it's the thing though. Here's the thing. That team, they're not gonna do what they did last year.
That's my point.
And boy got hurt.
Injuries are part of the game. You risk getting injured every game.
But I'll say this: they are a few pieces away from being where they left off last year.
Listen, don't get me started on the injury stuff because AD was injured all year.
Glass, man.
But Ted, at least Trae Young, at least Atlanta had somebody to put him on their back and continue to carry him. Lakers could nobody carry them boys.
You can't take away what Trae Young did in that game.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm not taking away what Trae. I ain't taking away what Trae Young.
You kind of disregarding it.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about what he's done in the playoffs, not the play-in, but the playoffs.
Playoffs this year or last year?
I'm talking about this year. What have you done for me lately? They had a game today.
Yeah, you already knew they was going to lose that game.
I didn't know they were going to lose that game.
You know basketball. You know how much they poured into that play-in game to get in, right? And had to play 2 of them, and you knew they was going to fumble the bag when they got to Miami.
Fresh Miami.
Exactly.
Nothing. I don't have nothing to do that. I don't have nothing to do with that.
They got no energy. They ain't got. They just made it.
They play with the same.
Listen, because how the playoffs go, you ain't got to win both. You just got to get one. You just got to split.
Hey, they played with the same ball Miami did.
Miami sitting there waiting on them.
Then they legs should have been kind of tired.
Who?
Miami legs rusted.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Miami sitting at home waiting on them.
Man. Atlanta is just like that. Atlanta just like that girl.
They had an emotional win.
Hey, Atlanta, I'm telling you, Atlanta just like that girl, man. That girl's gonna be good to you.
If they get past Miami, that'll be. I ain't gonna say. I don't think they're gonna get past Miami, but if they do,
that's a successful season, right?
Hey, when that girl was good.
Miami.
That girl was good last year. They went to the conference finals.
And then
look at the season they had. They 16 seed.
They overachieved.
They did.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Atlanta's like that girl. She gonna be good to you for about 2 weeks. Tell you all the stuff you want to hear, and y'all gonna be good. But then when that weekend come up, that's got that.
Yeah. Bad business.
I mean, the Falcons the same.
Huh?
The Falcons the same way. They went to the Super Bowl, blew a 25-point lead.
So I agree with you here, Ted. The Hawks should have never got rid of Cam Reddish. I don't know. I have no clue what they was thinking. I have no clue. That still baffles me.
I think that was a personality thing.
Man. I wouldn't care if the Hawks had Dominique Wilkins.
Well, I'm just saying
Willis back.
Atlanta teams make some suspect moves, I guess you would say.
Man, I don't like no Atlanta team. I mean the Braves, you know, they did.
Braves won a world championship.
Soccer?
And when last time the soccer won a championship?
What, 2 years ago?
See how good that girl was to him 2 years ago?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I know you don't want to talk about the Washington Commanders.
Bad girl. Bad girl.
And everything they got going on.
So with that, it's dynasty or bust.
Right. Well, hold on. When the last time the Lakers won a championship?
2 years
in
ago.
the bubble?
In the bubble.
Right, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's 2 years ago. Well, about to be 2 years.
Yeah, it's basically 2 years ago. They can't win it this year.
All right, when last time the Hawks won a championship?
Oh, jeez.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point right now.
Were they even the Atlanta Hawks? Were they like the Minnesota? The Rochester Hawks? The Minnesota Hawks?
Them Joker probably played down in Montezuma. The Montezuma Hawks.
Montezuma Hawks.
I'm just saying. All right, so excluding the Hawks and Miami series, Kyrie a bad boy, man.
Got an L today.
Kyrie a bad boy.
Jason Tatum a bad boy too.
So here's the thing, right? So how they go the refereeing? Bruce, what's up, brother?
Bruce, what up?
Bruce, I seen you yesterday too, man.
You know, Bruce might be 30 minutes behind.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, he might be talking about something else.
Brew might be laughing at when we was at 30 minutes.
So,
but yeah, nah. So, hey, you can say what you want. Yeah, they took an L today. They lost. Kyrie's still a bad boy, man.
Jason Tatum a bad boy too.
Jason Tatum got a little tight.
Game winning shot, layup.
Bruce said,
layup.
Okay, Bruce up to date.
Hey.
Jason Tatum game winning shot.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum got a little tight. Marcus Smart got a little tight. The boys got a little tight. Kyrie, I don't think it's gonna be as easy as what's that, a 2-7 seed? 2-7 series?
Yeah. Well, so Brooklyn not really a 7, bro. Nobody considers Brooklyn. Well, this is what I'm saying.
I know what you said.
Yeah. That ain't a true 7 seed. You ain't playing a 7. You probably really playing a 3 or a 4. If they had a full-time Kyrie. They had a part-time Kyrie the whole season. Come on, man. Yeah, that's serious.
Did Philly win today?
I don't know.
Philly lost?
Philly play today? I think they play tomorrow, though.
No, Philly played today.
They did.
Did they win?
I don't know.
Yeah, I tell you. Yep, they played yesterday.
No, Philly played today.
Philly played the Raptors yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, yeah, they beat it. Man, the Raptors are terrible.
Yeah, they beat the Dogs.
Yeah, I did look at that at the barbershop yesterday.
Yeah, 131 to 111.
Oh, Ant-Man went crazy yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, like 36, 37.
Yeah, he went straight crazy.
Now, how long? What's the name gonna be out for Dallas?
Oh, Luka. He was inside that first game.
Oh, I said Jokic.
Luka, yeah, they lost by 6.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good series too. Dallas, Utah.
Man, Phoenix gonna beat the doors off of New Orleans, man.
Yep, 17-8. But here's what I'm saying: don't sleep on New Orleans, bro.
All right, we just wait. We just gonna wait till that broom come out.
Don't sleep on New Orleans, because I can see New Orleans. I don't think it's gonna be no sweep.
My bad, 4-1.
Yeah, I'm with Tad on that one, bro. If they win 2, they had a successful playoff.
I say 4-2.
4-1.
I'm with Tad. I'm gonna say 4-2.
I don't think they're getting out there alive.
They're gonna lose tonight.
Bro, have you watched Devin Booker?
I watched Devin Booker, but I'm telling you who looked pretty good.
CJ McCollum. That's it.
Yeah, McCollum.
No, what's calling too?
Who? Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram looked pretty good.
Now hold on, wait. So how we gonna talk this playoff talk and not talk about KD?
KD had a good game today.
Did he?
He didn't have a KD type game, but he had a
hey, what is a KD type game?
So I've been watching.
Hey, y'all watching the verses tonight?
Who the verses?
I don't watch it.
Mary and BB and CC.
Man, nah, you know I ain't watching that. The guard ain't gonna be in me tonight. Not watching that. I gotta catch up on Power.
Hey, it's for Easter, brother. Oh, Power is good, man. You ain't seen Power yet?
I went to church today, so
Snowfall was good too. I don't know if you caught up.
Yeah, Power was good today. Snowfall, wait, because that's season finale Wednesday, isn't it?
Ooh,
what season finale Wednesday?
For Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Yeah, season finale for Power was today.
I need to go back and watch. I'm watching when we get on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. KD had 23.
That's what I'm saying. What you thought he had? Like in the first half, I think he had like 6.
Yeah.
KD been doing more facilitating.
Yeah, that's why they got
that. Boston played him real physical today.
That's how you supposed to play him. You the one sent that picture out, didn't you?
They play.
That's why you playing. That's why you playing.
Oh, you got that picture?
Oh man, bro.
Charles, put that picture up, man.
Nah, man, put that picture up, man.
Nah,
Man, y'all wildin', man.
that's why you can play KD physical, man.
Hey,
I think I don't think he 100%, man. I really don't.
Oh Lord, here go the excuses.
Bro, I'm not making
let
the
it
man.
happen.
So he still had 23, but
he had 23.
I'm just saying
He had a big second half.
Boy, let that be LeBron, boy. Ooh, whoa, boy. They done crucified my boy today on Easter, boy. Nah, they done crucified my boy on Easter today, man.
yeah, buddy.
Hey, he had 23. They lost by what? 2 at the buzzer?
At the buzzer.
Man.
Got to hit them free throws, man.
Got to hit the free throws, and the defense got to be better. They was playing some Olay defense.
Well, that's the Nets' problem, the defense.
Yeah, they was playing some Olay defense. Okay, well, who you got winning the series?
Where?
Boston and Brooklyn.
Uh,
I got Brooklyn.
And that's a
it's
tough
gonna,
one, man.
I tell you this, it's gonna go 7. That series gonna go 7.
I don't know if it's gonna go 7. I'll give you 6. Boston gonna win the next game.
No, they don't need.
Game. I
Nah,
mean,
They don't need
the
Simmons.
next game. Brooklyn gonna win the next game.
Well, they better win the next game if they're gonna win the series.
Hey,
They got
so
it.
yeah, they're gonna win the next game. They're gonna split at home, but split in Boston. But back to Bruce's point, Bruce, Tatum wasn't playing no great defense either.
Nah.
Who?
Nah.
Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum don't play no good.
Kyrie was eating him up, bro.
All right, hold on. Wait. I think we.
But I say this too, KP. Who Kyrie don't eat up?
Hold on.
That was a good point.
Okay.
Marcus Smart beat him up pretty tight.
Okay. Now y'all
There was a lot of handsy though.
Now y'all talking about Kyrie. Y'all talking about Kyrie ate him up. Ate Jason Tatum up.
He ate him up.
Jason Tatum did have 31.
Yeah.
I don't know who was guarding Jason Tatum, but Kyrie had 36.
31.
And the win.
How much Jason Tatum scored in the first half versus the second half? I'll be interested to see that stat line.
Yeah, Bruce, you're right, Bruce. Brown is their best defender.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he is.
Wheeler, Marietta. I think that's Marietta, ain't it?
Yeah, Wheeler.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know about Simmons being on the court at this.
Simmons ain't gonna play.
So now let me tell you this. Now, I'm gonna tell you the X factor. Al Horford was the X factor.
Okay, had 18 points, didn't he?
20 and 15 rebounds.
Yeah, he's still getting it.
That's the X factor right there.
Yeah.
Find a way to keep him off the board.
Marcus Smart
Al Horford ain't gonna be able to keep it up the whole series though.
He ain't gonna have to.
Why ain't?
He ain't gonna have to.
No. They're gonna
I tell you,
they're gonna need more than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Marcus Smart had 20.
He ain't gonna do that consistently.
Okay. So you think Claxton gonna get him? You think Claxton gonna get him 13 every game? No. You think Dragic gonna give Philadelphia 14 a game? No.
Dragic ain't look that good today. But here's what I'm saying: KD ain't gonna have another 23-point game.
Okay, and that's fine.
Right.
But Jaylen Brown is gonna have another 20-point game. Jason Tatum gonna have another 30-point game. So what you saying? If KD have a 30-point game, Jason Tatum gonna have one. If Kyrie Irving have another 30-point game,
I'll be
Brown
honest
gonna
with
have
you,
one.
Bro. Tatum and Brown can go for 30 at the same time. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to, but it ain't gonna happen. I hear what y'all saying.
KP, hold on. The Nets don't play defense like that, bro.
They had
it ain't gonna happen.
They had
They
23
gotta play defense like that. Them dudes. What happened in the second half today? Did y'all watch the second half of the game?
Bro,
yeah.
They had
I watched the second half.
31.
The Nets lost in the
How
second.
much did they have in the second half?
Man, I don't
When
know
the
what they
game
had
got
in the
tight, they was up 15, wasn't they?
Jason Tatum scored the game-winning basket.
Great, but they was the Celtics was up 15. Kyrie walked them down himself. If
Yeah,
Durant had a game that he normally has,
They wouldn't have never got down 15.
23 ain't a right 20, and then 23 ain't a normal game for Durant. If he had a game that he missed some transition threes that he normally hit. If he have his regular game,
23 ain't a regular game with Jaylen Brown either.
All right.
Hey, bro, I'm just from that's a 7-game series, bro. No matter how you chop it or what you say, because just as much as KD and Kyrie can do, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can do.
Hey, what y'all want to put on it?
Jaylen Brown's stat line looks better than.
What y'all want to put on it? What y'all want to put on it? What y'all want to put on it?
I'm going to tell you. Jaylen Brown's stat line looks better than KD's.
Right, I agree. KD didn't have a game that he normally would have. What y'all want to put on it?
He had 23, 4, 3, and 1. He had 23.4 rebounds, 3 steals. I mean, my bad. 3 assists, 1 steal. Jaylen Brown had 23.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals.
I guarantee you KD have a better game next game.
So what sounds like what needs to happen, KP?
Sounds like Brooklyn gonna win the next game to me.
It sounds like Drummond and Claxton need to get their ass on the boards.
I didn't even see Drummond play today.
Drummond had 8.4 rebounds. Claxton had 13.8 rebounds. So together combined, Drummond and Claxton had 12 rebounds, and Al Horford had 15 by himself.
No, that's the problem right there.
I agree, Charles, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a different game come when they play again Wednesday, I think.
Because what I'm saying, KP, is this: what Kyrie and KD do is going to be offset by Tatum and Brown. No. It's going to come. Man, come on,
not
KP.
consistently.
Bruh, yes.
All y'all got to do is put something on it.
Bruh, that's a game. I ain't putting nothing on it because I don't know who's going to win that series. That's really.
All y'all got to do is put something on it.
But what I'm saying is, don't act like
I'm not taking nothing away from them boys. I'm not taking nothing away from them. They're a heck of a tandem. But what I'm saying is, I'm going with Brooklyn, and KD and Kyrie gonna give me more.
No.
Okay.
There you go.
KD got more to give.
Hey, little PJ, little PJ.
Says, PJ Love. Where
Love is in the building.
Yeah, where PJ at?
Oh, Brooklyn 4-1.
There he go. That boy that gonna slap crazy.
Kenny like, whoa.
Hey, put some on it, Kenny. Put some on it.
I ain't putting nothing on 4-1.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting something on Brooklyn gonna win the series.
It's gonna be good, man.
Hey, and how you do side bets? I'm putting a side bet on Brooklyn gonna win the next game in Boston.
I wouldn't make that bet.
Come on, man.
Because if I'm predicting they go in Game 7, they better win the next one.
They can win the next one and win 2 in Brooklyn.
Bad odds. They know they gotta win this next
Boston
one. I think
ain't battle tested like that, bro.
I would argue that Brooklyn's not battle tested. I would say Boston's more battle tested than Brooklyn, my opinion.
I mean, if you're looking at individual players, yeah. But you also got a rookie. Well, not is he a rookie coach this year?
Bro, I think that's what you thinking about.
What?
You thinking about individual players.
They got a rookie coach this year too. That's automatically gonna guarantee one loss from
KP, what did Steve Nash do in the playoffs? Ain't this his
All right. Hey, here we go.
Steve Nash like 8-7 in the playoffs or something like that.
Hey, so in the first half, KD had 7 points.
Right.
Okay, so he scored 16 in the second half. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not normal.
Hold on. Jason Tatum had 31, right?
Yeah.
Guess how many he scored in the first half?
How much?
15. So he scored 16 in the second half.
Right. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay. Al Horford had
Early. I bet those points came early in the third too.
it. Don't matter.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
hold on. I hold on. Since you
Because
said
when
that,
crunch time came into the play, he
KP
froze up.
hit the game winner.
Bro, it's a layup. He should hit that.
Did you
Hold
see
on.
I
Kevin
don't know.
Durant.
The play wasn't even designed for him.
Hey, listen.
He
All
got
right,
the
well,
ball
I
off
hold.
the rim.
Okay. Okay. Since you want to talk about quarters, you want to talk about quarters. Kevin Durant scored 11 points in the second. I mean, no, he scored 16 points in the second half, right?
Right.
He scored 11 in the third.
Okay.
So you want to talk about getting tight? He scored with 5. He scored with 5 points in the fourth quarter.
He didn't get tight because he didn't take that many shots.
All right. Guess how many points Kyrie Irving scored in the fourth quarter?
How many?
6. Now you want to talk about getting tight?
He didn't get how many Jason Tatum scored in the fourth quarter?
12.
Jason Tatum ain't scored no 12 points.
I'm looking at it.
Jason Tatum scored 12 points in the fourth quarter.
Jason,
how many Jalen Brown scored?
No. Jason Tatum scored 12 in the third.
Oh, in the fourth, I said. You talking about fourth quarter to me?
Right. He had 30. He had 31. He scored 15 in the first quarter.
How many Jason
the first
Tatum
half.
scored in the fourth quarter?
So he scored 4. If he scored 12 in the third, he scored 4 in the.
Hold on.
4 in the fourth.
He scored 4 in the fourth.
Right, exactly.
Kyrie Irving scored 18 in the fourth. Kevin Durant scored 5.
How many Jalen Brown scored in the fourth?
9.
In the fourth?
In the fourth.
How many scored in the third?
Yeah,
well, Jason Tatum scored 12, so Jason Tatum was eating. So he probably scored
in the third.
In the third, he probably had about 4. I would imagine.
Hold on.
All I'm saying is,
Phoenix up 15 right now, by the way.
And I'm going to stick by this.
Hold on. This is the third quarter. Jaylen Brown scored 6 in the third.
Sound about right.
Right.
Marcus Smart scored 11 in the third.
So it was Marcus
Smart not going to give you that consistently, bro. He's not going to give you that.
Well, he gave it to us. I say us. I ain't going to say us because I ain't in that.
Nah, that's cool. What we putting on it?
Talking about Brooklyn and 4-1. I bet a dub.
Ain't nobody taking it.
I said 4-1, my boy.
Nah, ain't nobody taking that one, bro.
That's the only bet I'm betting.
So we can take
4-1.
Nah, Brooklyn gonna win the series.
I tell you this.
And side bet Brooklyn win the next 2 games.
I tell you this, Kenny.
Because they're gonna put that pressure on them. So Brooklyn gonna win the next 2 games. Y'all want to take that one?
I'll take the Celtics and Phoenix series.
Nobody talking about Phoenix.
I'm just telling you.
We talking about Brooklyn right now, Jack.
All right, I'm trying to give you 2 bets.
I don't need to. Just give me the Brooklyn series.
You ain't want to bet on the New Orleans Pelicans?
You ain't lying. You somebody they dangerous.
Hell nah.
Well, you want to bet? You want to bet with the home team, Atlanta?
About what?
Beat Miami in the series.
Let me see after the next game.
All right, Brooklyn. Let me see after the next game.
No. Don't worry about it. Let's just go Brooklyn straight up. What's up? What you got on that?
Let's go Miami straight up. Brooklyn. I got Miami. I like Miami in Boston.
All right, I'll take Atlanta.
All right, bingo.
Atlanta and Brooklyn.
All right. I got Miami and Boston.
What are we putting on it?
You tell me, my boy.
A case of Sprite, a 12 of Sprite.
I take Coke.
All right, Coke, and I'll take Sprite.
All right, sound good to me.
Yeah, that sound about right, Bruce.
2 dogs on defense. Brown and Smart, and that's have none. Bruce, who you going with, man?
He going with Boston, who plays
you
better
can't
defense.
you can't come in here late talking.
But that's true though. That's true, KP.
What?
Brooklyn ain't got no defense,
Bro, them cats fouling. Boston is fouling.
No, Boston is playing physical.
Boston,
Drummond,
which is
y'all
going
got Drummond's capable though.
understand the way the series is going to go. The NBA is not going to allow them to play that physical against Kyrie and KD. It's in the benefit of the NBA to let them boys win.
To let who win? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. Well, Bruce, I'm a good listener.
I don't know, man. If Drummond and Claxton don't pick up them rebounds, Boston ain't winning jack.
It's in the interest of the NBA, and no way am I saying the NBA is point shaving or gonna help them win or none of that type of stuff. But they're not gonna let them play as physical as they played today.
But that's
KD couldn't get off his spot today.
It's called good defense.
Who problem is that?
It's gonna change. I'm telling you, it's gonna change.
No,
KD star in this league.
KD gonna change.
KD is a star in this league, bro. It's gonna change.
When they start crying, oh, we get hit too much. Oh, they're playing too tough.
I don't know about that one, KP.
It's gonna change. I'm telling you.
I think Boston gonna continue to be Boston and play Boston way of basketball. And
Charles, you getting in on this?
Nah, y'all can have that. I don't gamble like that.
Bro, it's a 12-pack of soda.
I don't do that. I don't get involved. I don't get involved.
Man, say you're trying to quit.
Yeah. I just listen.
You just listen like Bruce, huh?
Willie Green.
I'm proud of Willie Green, man.
Yeah, you used to play with the Clippers, didn't you?
Clippers. He played with a couple teams.
Houston? Did he play with Houston? Oh, they moving the ball well. Just can't hit shit. Oh, you can't hit nothing.
Charles, I got comfortable in that seat.
Simmons ain't gonna get ready.
I was listening to Bruce.
Bruce,
I was picking my spot to respond.
Yeah.
Bruce, I'm gonna tell you this.
Damn, Bruce. We're gonna go back to Bruce comment.
Bro,
why you call that man out?
Yeah.
Bruce, I tell you this.
Simmons ain't gonna play.
If they play Ben Simmons, they gonna get swept.
Yeah.
I hope they play
Ben Simmons. They reaching. They are like, we need to figure out. We need to try everything we got.
Right. He a next year project.
Yeah, man. Oh man, got to get ready for this live period this week. Man, what y'all think about Money Bates, man?
He went to the transfer portal.
Yeah. What y'all think about the transfer portal? Period.
So is Penny Hardaway gonna be able to coach? What's going on with that situation?
Yeah, he under some allegations.
You see that they got rid of that joker from LSU. Oh, that joke kid left.
They got rid of him and the whole team bounced.
So I would say if he can't probably wasn't a bad move. He can't compete for a national title.
But he money back.
But like, are these kids even competing for a national title anymore?
I can't say. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Depending on the school.
Yeah.
Look who's in the Final Four.
Blue blood.
Number blue blood.
Blue blood. I don't know, man.
I don't think these kids are competing for a national title. I want to say I don't think that's their sole goal or purpose, right? I think their sole goal and purpose is to
get to the NBA.
Yeah, get exposure.
I don't. I would say Monty Bates' goal is that, right? Coming into the league, high profile name.
He's supposed to have been a one and done.
Yeah.
Right.
But after watching the kid, I think we all can agree with from what we seen. He got pushed around a lot. He stayed on the floor. He got to get stronger, right? So I think that's the thing with him.
The injuries piece as well.
Yeah, you got to remember that kid was 17, so he came out early too. So he really was I got you. He chose to go out there.
Y'all can say what you want to say. What I watched, he took a lot of bad shots.
That too.
And nobody was gonna say nothing to him because he high profile.
I agree with all that.
But when he went out, right?
They went to work as soon as he went out.
Of how he went out, if it was him getting suspended, if it was him leaving, if it was him being hurt, whatever the case was, when he went out, they took off.
Yes.
And that's what I was about to say. He was a part of a good ball club. I think he just some buying in needed to happen on his part.
Well, but when
or his dad part. I don't know that whole situation.
Yeah, I mean I guess when you start recruiting, them high profile kids like that, and so much comes along with it.
You deal with that.
You taking the good with the bad,
right?
But I mean, then if you go look at somebody like Coach K, you never see him having problems like that out of his one and done kids. Calipari, I mean, you
have one, but
one or two, but you never really hear him having problems out of his kids like that. That's one and done.
They'll just put him on the bench and be like, oh well, it ain't working.
So I think they have reached that level, and I think Penny is working to that. So they got the tradition, they got the name behind it, they got the titles behind it, they got the draft picks behind it, right? But Calipari, he like Nick Saban. He might not have a number, you might not have a high profile kid on the bench, but he got some pieces he can plug and make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
so I don't know if that has something to do with it. And evidently Penny had that too, because like y'all said, they took off.
I mean, Penny got them same connections in the league.
He does, but hey, it's just that name. You say Duke and Kentucky, come on, man. Duke, Kentucky, Kansas, bruh.
So right. So I think, and to your point, Charles, right? So I think Penny was still trying to build his program up. So that's why he went to a kid that had that, yeah, you can play, but you also have a social media following. You have all of these things to entice other kids to want to come play there, right? Look at Penny as a coach, right? And not saying it's a ploy to get kids. He's the ultimate. He's the hip hop coach, if we're gonna say that, right? He's wearing the latest sneakers. He's wearing the fitteds. He looks like one of the kids, right? He's more relatable in that instance. I don't have all the wins yet as a Duke or Kentucky or something along those lines, but I relate to these kids, so that's going to draw these kids potentially to me in hopes of being able to go further and win. So I think that's where some lines may have gotten blurred.
But wasn't that class the number one class in the country?
Pennies? I'm not sure. Was it?
I think it was.
Money Bates.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was.
That was the number one recruiting class in the country.
Penny,
yeah, I think it was.
Penny had.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't. Yeah, you can get the number one class, and now you still got to get everybody to conform to what you want them to do. That's a lot of that. That's quote unquote. That's pressure, right?
Well, but what I'm saying is
because you got to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll tell you this. If you gave Tom Izzo those kids that Penny Hardaway had, he would have won a national championship or would have been in the national championship game.
No, I don't agree.
I do.
And here's why I say that. Tom Izzo has to recruit the kids that he know he can recruit. That's a different type of kid that went to Memphis that would go to Memphis.
So I was
the same kids.
Yeah.
But why did they go to Memphis and versus going to Michigan State?
Because
you
Penny
had more.
Hardaway.
Yeah, I think it's
Right. That's my point.
well. I'll say this. I think it's because of Penny Hardaway, but I think it's also that parent probably had a little bit more say with Penny Hardaway versus the Tom Izzo. Bro.
Now
Izzo, you ain't getting close to him. It's a wrap. He's mine. Hands off.
I'm gonna say this. I'm pretty sure that Tom Izzo offered those same kids.
He did.
That number one recruiting class. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because what's called committed to Michigan State.
He committed to Michigan State initially.
A base.
All right, now, you saying why did those kids go to Memphis? Why does that same number one recruiting class? Why does Memphis have all the allegations right now? That's the reason they ain't go to Michigan State.
No, 100%. But what I'm saying is, yeah, it's cool to say I want to go play for Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo is a tough-nosed coach, right? A lot of these kids don't want a tough-nosed coach. I want to come in, and it's Tat. Come on, man. It's cool to go to this college. It's cool to be affiliated with Penny. It's cool to do these things. And on top of whatever else may have happened behind the scenes, it's still I'm playing for Penny Hardaway. It's cool. We getting this gear. We getting all of this stuff, right? Come on, man. You don't think that played no part in this?
When is the last one and done school? She might have been Duke with Jaleel Okafor now.
Was it Jaleel Okafor?
Yes. All them jokers one and done. Kentucky ain't won it after that, had it?
Anthony Davis, Zion. They didn't win.
Zion Williams didn't win it. They didn't win it. That was
Anthony Davis. Okafor was
a long time ago, wasn't it?
No.
I feel like Anthony, I want to say
when Jaleel Okafor came out of school.
I think that's the last one.
Was he after Anthony Davis?
Yes.
They was after that? Oh, okay. I know Anthony Davis is the one that come to mind, but like Duke had some one and dones.
That's what I'm saying. That's Jaleel Okafor no.
Maybe so.
That's the last one. I'm telling you now.
It's like Kentucky has so many one and done. I can't keep up with them.
Y'all gonna make me put the glasses on, bro.
That's
fine.
Duke 35 in 2015. They beat Wisconsin in them. So that's Jaleel Okafor. What's my little guard? Trey Jones.
Oh, that was that dude?
Yes.
What about North Carolina? North Carolina didn't have it in 2017?
North Carolina, they ain't no one of the no one of done like that on that team. Villanova didn't have none. You know, Virginia didn't have none.
I don't think Villanova recruit one and done. Do they?
No, I don't think so either.
2012 is when what's the name them won it?
AD.
Yeah, AD them won it.
Yeah. Man, what Jaleel Okafor doing now, boy? I ain't heard that name.
Collecting the check. Just like what's the name? Just got finished collecting the check from the Lakers. Lou Aldane. They just got finished paying him.
Just got finished paying that cat.
So that was Booker. What about Booker now? That group. Booker. You had Fox.
They ain't win it.
Nah, they ain't win it.
They ain't win it that year?
Nah, they ain't win it.
That's when ain't that the year that Bam came out too?
Think so.
Bam, yeah.
Remember they was crying in the locker room.
Yeah.
But that team was tough.
But all I'm saying is, Penny is going to attract a different type of kid.
Exactly, Bruce. They ain't buying in. The one and done know if they go to Tom Izzo, they have to buy in. Just like when they go to Coach K and Duke, they got to buy in.
Right.
That's a great point. No, that's.
And they go to Kentucky, they got to buy in.
Well, I would even go with Kentucky and Calipari. I would kind of put them in the same vein as the Memphis.
No.
Why?
No,
it's Calipari way. So
the
the kid Cam that went to Florida State, he left for several reasons, bro. He didn't leave. I forget his last name, but he's a kid out of St. Louis. That's the only reason I know. So he played with Florida State, transferred from Kentucky to go to Florida State. Bro, Calipari wasn't having that. Yeah. No, you gonna be out that door. I think Calipari is a cool cat, and I think the kids is cool with him and stuff like that. But it's Calipari way or the highway.
No, that's like Nick Saban. Nick Saban get all them 5 stars in, and you don't follow protocol.
Oh yeah, he break them down like a shot.
He benching you, and he gonna put another 5-star in.
Yeah. Nah. So I think that's the thing, man. I think that's what Penny got to start build to build, which I think is just. I think he can get.
It's gonna be too late for him.
Yeah.
Well, you're right.
I don't know if Penny on that Penny recruiting on that homeboy stuff.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Well, I got them sanctions.
Oh yeah, come play with us. Penny recruiting like building an AAU team.
Wait, that's where he came from. You know, right. He had that. You know, he had that AAU program.
Tennessee recruit like an AAU team.
He is.
Hey man, you come play with me. You play with Louisville next week.
Hey, bro, come on, man. I got you, bro. Got you, man. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Now you see Duke. Signing these. Got these 5 stars committing.
Duke.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be low. And then I think one of the guys gonna be a 5th-year senior. He might come back.
I see North Carolina bringing back some guys.
Yeah, they're trying to get Big Boy to come back too.
Yeah, last time I read. Yeah, Bad Talk. I think he back.
He said he going back. He returned.
From what I understand, they was trying to get PJ Love to come back.
Yes. Shout out to Lil Wasted. Lil Wasted staying in Florida.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. I seen that.
Yeah, boy staying in Florida.
Who was PJ Love?
Not PJ. PJ. What's his name?
I mean Caleb Love.
Caleb Love. PJ. Hey, listen. PJ Love. That's Cam Plummer. That's PJ Love. Caleb Love is the.
My bad.
I'm like, KP messing my St. Louis boy all up. Like, he got to be talking about Caleb.
Yeah, nah. Some kind of way Cam walked away with that nickname. I don't.
Yeah. PJ Love.
He was riding for him in the tournament.
Yeah.
It didn't work out too good for him in the championship game.
PJ Love.
I don't know, man. I think program kids in college have seemed to be more successful than the team. Not the players. The team seems to be more successful with program players than they do one and done. And I think that was Bruce's point. So.
Well, it depends on the school.
Yeah, but like to Bruce's point, you probably got a handful of those teams. They make it far. You know, you look at that Zion Williamson group. That group was loaded for Duke. Loaded. And who did they lose to? Who did they lose to there? Was it UConn? Not UConn. But anyway, they lost to a program, some program kids who've been with the program 2-3 years. Yeah, Phoenix about to. This what you call a good old butt whooping right here.
Man, let me show y'all something, man. It's gonna make you laugh.
That's a good old butt whoop.
Remember me telling y'all, people are gone. You're doing stuff the right way. People are gone. You know, you'll see it again if you're doing it the right way. Just read that, what I said. Well, I tell you, boy, bad dude.
I ain't even read it, bro. I just seen the first thing.
Bad dude, boy. But
I didn't know what it's about.
Yeah. But man, Michigan State, man, I like old Tom Izzo, man. He's one of my favorite coaches.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite coaches, man. So
yeah,
you know.
Hey, so here's what can I make a point real quick? Charles, bring it up and get it off your chest up, bro.
Uh-oh. You already passed 2. No, Charles, I getting weird.
Yeah, this is gonna be real quick, man. We can
you go out with it. All right.
Or whatever y'all need to do. Hey, so I'm gonna say this, man. Trainers. Love what y'all do. Love what you add to the game. Please teach your kids when to do the moves that you train them to do in a game. That's all I'm gonna say. Please teach your kids when to do the moves that you're training them to do against cones in a game. I've seen it for the last however many weekends that kids are doing moves, training moves that don't equate to what's going on in the game. I heard one coach said, cut that training out. I just need you to play basketball. Make it so they know when to do that move. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys would like to, add on to that, you're more than welcome. But that's all I'm saying. Don't put up a highlight video of them killing some cones, and then they get in the game and don't know what's going on. Because it's happening way, way, way far too much. If you're gonna be responsible for teaching them that move, also add in when this move should be utilized.
Well, I would say this. Most of training should be simple, right? Shouldn't be,
nobody's doing the dribble combo. Nobody's doing the dribble combo in the middle of an AAU game.
Yeah, like, bro, you done missed your reads. You done missed people that flew by you. But things should be simple and repetitive. My opinion. This is my opinion. These are the thoughts of Charles Gillespie.
Nah, man, go ahead, put it on the show, bro.
So I think when it comes to training, things should be repetitive. All right, it's not going to look every day you go in shouldn't be this new sexy finishing dribble combo you do. Sometimes it might be 1 dribble pull up, 2 dribble pull up, get out of there, pass the ball, rip
and go.
Yep, rip and go.
Ball and immediately start dribbling into your combo.
Yep.
Look and see what's going on.
And if you a guard, this is me. So
stop trying to split a 2-3 at the top.
Yeah. So if you a guard, man, it's all about how well you can read, right? How well you can read the floor, reads what's in front of you. And you should be not even worried about the person in front of you. You should be reading what's going on behind that person, right? So it's how well you can do that and make the right reads and the right play. The right
basketball play.
Coach,
yes.
Coach. Coaches coach that, and trainers train the dribble combo.
It's counterproductive, though. It's counterproductive. I'm coaching one way and you're doing something totally different. I'm watching a game and the coach is saying, "What are you doing? Why?
So
Why
for
did you
kids,
just go between your legs behind the back, in and out crossover, and you're still in the same spot? Why did you just do that?"
man, I ain't gonna get too far into that, but yeah, I'm with you, KP. I see some of it too. Man, and the best advice I can give anybody: be direct. If you can get to your spot in one dribble, it's gonna benefit you. Trust me.
No, coaches, be direct with your players.
Yes. Well,
It
I'm
got to
talking
a
about.
point. It got to a point where I told the kids over the weekend, I don't care who your trainer is or what your trainer said. This is what I need you to do.
Play basketball.
If you catch this and the defense is shifting on a swing, rip and go.
Amen.
Maybe they ain't. Well, maybe you ain't speaking the language that they hear. Maybe they hear just go. Maybe they don't hear rip and go. So they don't know what rip and go is.
No, because I don't have a camera or a phone out video recording them to say, "Oh, look at this. Look at how you killing these cones." I just need you to rip and go. That's what I need you to do, because we caught the defense in the shift. That's the whole point of getting the defense to shift. That's the whole point of moving the ball. The ball don't need to stick.
So yeah, man. The best advice: simplify the game, man. Simplify the game and simplifying moves. All the other stuff you probably gonna use 5%, if that. 95% of that joint is gonna be like Coach said: a rip and go, pull up, attack the basket, open jump shot, pull, shoot. It ain't gonna be 8-9 dribble combos.
Even if I give you an ISO up top, you're not gonna use all of that.
Yeah. Nah.
If the other team that we're playing goes in the man, and I give you an ISO up top or bring a screen up, you're not going to use all of that.
It's going to be a couple jabs, maybe 2
That's
dribbles.
it. Maybe a between the legs, a double between the legs, and goal. Can we get back to teaching that stuff?
So we really ain't teaching. Well, I mean, I don't. So they ain't teaching what to do against the zone.
No.
Not to penetrate the gaps. And
so this is the killer part. So I know what KP talking about, right? I had to stop this too. I'm like, hey, so for me, the way I coach my kids, what you probably hear me yelling on the sideline, if the team playing us in the zone, ball reversal. I want you to reverse the ball. What does that do? That get the defense moving east and west.
Shift
right?
the defense.
You shift the defense, and when the defense is moving east and west, you should be attacking that gap north and south, right? Simple.
Bro, I can't.
So yeah, I'm with you, KP. You got some youngins though, man. You got some.
No,
youngins.
and I do, and again, I accept that challenge, and I love the group that we got, and it's nothing against them. We're learning, right? And I'm all about learning, and guess what? I don't know everything, right? So you'll never hear me saying I know everything there is about basketball. But at the end of the day, if we've done something 3 times and we go back a 4th time to do it, it's probably it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Right. So what I tell my group is it's okay to make a mistake. But if we're consistently making the same mistake, then there's a problem.
That's the definition of insanity.
Because we're gonna correct it after the 1st or 2nd time that you do it. And say that's probably does need to happen. We're going to talk about it in timeout. We're going to talk about it at halftime. We're going to talk about it at some point in the game. If we pull you out, we're going to talk about it. Now, if you go back to and your response is, well, this is what I've been working on, we have a problem.
What you've been working on, I give you a ball. You could go outside and set some cones up and go keep working while this game being played.
And here's the thing. I use cones. I use cones for points of emphasis on the court. Hey, split this gap, all of these type of things, right? But the cones don't move. And I think we need to realize that the cones don't move and we're playing against real people.
Well, I think,
that
man,
are also trying to beat you and have a strategy put in by their coach. So we can't continue to do the same things. And if trainers could help us out on that, man, I would greatly appreciate it.
Good luck.
No, man, I think it's
and that's not the bad mouth. I'm sorry, Charles, but that's not the bad mouth all trainers. I know some great trainers that actually do teach the right when to use this move.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing this when this happens. Right?
So
this counter when this happens. You get downhill and then you have this and you have this.
So are they teaching? And this is a question. Are you teaching the right skill set to the right type of player who can utilize it? Does that make sense?
No, it is. And also, or are you building IQ?
Well, and I can't put this all on trainers because kids might have to find a way to get out and play some 1-on-1 and work on creativity, some 2v2, 3v3. Like they gotta seek some of that out. But in your defense, KP, I totally agree with you. Because you probably can set some of that up and try to put them in some type of situations. So I'll say this too. So I'm gonna say this for the youngers, those if you're a trainer out there, man, get these kids to using that offhand dribble, like smacking hands away, like being physical with that offhand. Keep that offhand movement. That's something they can utilize like now, and that will make their game grow. My opinion. If you're not already doing this, you may already be working on that stuff. But that's kind of what I see.
Well, you know me. I'm always I don't never see no defensive videos.
No.
So
did I see one?
If I see I tell you, if I see a defensive training video, it's a joker sliding his feet, and that's it. From box to box, or either he's closing out to the elbow, slide to the other elbow, and backpedal to the side to the baseline. That ain't defensive. That ain't got nothing to do with the game. But that's just me.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I need to get that off my chest.
No, man, some good points, brother.
Shout out to Cam Little, man. Just reading the article. Cam Little.
Yeah.
Just got my main man Keith on the radar. So.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Cam Little.
Yes.
Man, I don't know how these sleeve shirts though. I am gonna say that. Cam Little, my guy, he plays in a long sleeve shirt. I don't know how he does that.
Nah, let me tell you something about Cam Little. And I think I talked to Wasey about this the other night. I am super, 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 super proud of Cam Little on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's using his hands a lot and picking up cheap fouls that he shouldn't pick up, Cam Little is being a dog defensively.
Yeah.
And that's something that he hasn't done in previous years.
Mm-hmm.
He was thinking more offensively than anything.
He gets it.
Well,
You can see his elevation.
But see, he's making a conscious effort on something that he needed to improve on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything with his offensive game, because I mean he's very explosive.
Mm-hmm. He plays hard. He plays hard.
He's super athletic.
Yeah.
Super quick, and he puts the emphasis on being better defensively.
Right.
And he's done that. He's done that. And it's only taking his game higher than what it was.
Right.
Because now he's competing on both ends of the floor versus just that one end of the floor.
Right.
Where he's just play offense. He's take it easy on defense and play hard on offense. Take it easy on. He's making a conscious effort now to play hard on both ends of the floor. And that's why after Friday night, Piedmont called in and say, "Coach, we're very interested in the kid. You know, we need to get him on campus, get more information on him. We're very intrigued. We want to start recruiting." You know, that's after game one.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just he's making a conscious effort on the defensive end. He ain't changed anything offensively, but he's being more productive on the defensive end. Getting, like I say, even rebounding the ball more.
Right.
Going to the defensive glass. He offense rebounded some too. Pushing the ball on the fast break, you know, getting assists, stuff like that. So he's dominating the game in more ways than just one right now, which is a good thing for him, man.
He's all the way tuned in. But
right, and I'm very, very, very proud of him.
Yeah. I just don't know how he does it all in a long sleeve shirt. I can't play in a long sleeve shirt.
Hey man, you know them kids, they kids playing anything now.
Yeah. Back in the day, I needed my Scottie Pippen cutoff.
Right.
But yeah, Cam Little, man, he's tough, man.
He's elevated his game.
Yeah.
He really has.
I tell you this, man, I enjoyed being around that 17U. Last weekend or the weekend, was it last weekend? Weekend before? Last weekend, I think. I enjoyed being around them as a group. It's a good group of kids, man.
I tell you this,
and very supportive of each other.
Yes, they are. Yes, and I told y'all this the other day, about Malik.
Mm-hmm.
And Cam also. They ain't scared. You know how you get some kids that are, when they move up and they just afraid of the moment. Nah, they ain't afraid of the moment. And that's gonna pay off big time for them.
Yeah.
You know, moving forward. So proud of them guys, man.
And again, and just that, like I said, that 17U group, accepting them into the fold. Right? You got a 8th grader and a 9th grader, and they're playing, they're allowing them to play and be who they are. Right? As what grade they're in, and you know, they have an expectation of, hey, you up here, you gonna hoop, but also we're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they support them, and they support them on know, everything that they do when they out there. They talking to them and you know, tell them what it be and stuff like that. So I mean, that's it.
They get fussed out, right? They get fussed out, but they will, and then they'll come over to the bench, and you got some guys over there that's like, hey man, you all right? This, you know what I'm saying? This is what you need to boom, 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 whatever. So and also just for that point, man, shout out to Scooter for being over there.
Yeah.
Scooter is he has a lot of basketball knowledge, man. That he's sitting over there and helping those guys as well.
See, that's the beauty of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter's been around it since. Scooter was always the youngest when we first started with that first group. Scooter was the youngest, so Scooter's been around it. Scooter never really played it. Scooter never played his age group until he was 11. Until he was 11th grader.
Oh,
that was his first year ever playing his age group.
Right.
When he was 11th grader, which was his last year of playing AAU basketball.
Right.
So he's been around it. I mean, all of his life. So he knows the ins and out of what is expected.
Right.
So when they come off the floor, he can sit there and tell them, look, this is what you need to do. This is what, do this, do that. And the other.
Yeah.
He can do that because he's been around. Like Ray, on the other hand, Ray that's the type of stuff that we like to build. Kids that can come back and say, man, do this, that, and the other. And you ain't got to tell them that.
Right.
HB, on the other hand, talk to HB. HB was like, golly, coach, all the stuff that y'all used to tell us. Me looking at the game now, I see it.
Right.
You know, that's what he said. He was like, I see it now. And you know, he was like, man, I used to be on the floor like, how you gonna tell me I'm out here playing? I see it. He was like, now that I'm sitting back watching the game and I know what, you know, people are supposed to be doing. I see it. Yeah. He said, I see it now. And he said, I'm up there just screaming like, hey, go here, do this, do that. And I said, you coaching and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just having those guys to come back, like Kobe Hill comes around and Nelson to come around and Aaron, you know, was coaching last year. You know, with Scooter. You know, Champ might come back around if he's in town. And, you know, just having all those kids to come back around and talk to these younger kids and, you know, tell them this and tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's you know, Trey comes back around. And that stuff that we try to instill into these kids, that it's more than basketball. It's life after basketball.
Right.
So now, but they see it. They go off to school and they see it, and they see what we've been talking about. And I'm talking about in life, not basketball.
Right.
And I'm talking about when they go off to school and they see it and what we've been trying to tell them and this, that, and the other. Now they come back and they can tell this group of kids, man, you better listen because X, Y, and Z gonna happen, or X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the other. And you know, I seen this by playing college ball, and I seen this, you know, in the classroom studying. We need to be doing this, that, and the other. And they can come back and say stuff like that. So that's why when I get that call, look, coach, I'm in town with y'all. You know, y'all got practice. Where y'all at? Y'all playing this weekend? We want to come up and, you know, this, that. I tell them, come on.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. And once they around, it's like big brother.
Yep. Big bro.
Like Cam Perkins is now the big brother.
Yep.
Jay is now the big brother. Drew is now the big brother.
Yep.
You know, when they was coming up, Trey was the big brother.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When Trey was coming up, Kobe and them was the big brother.
Right.
Well, Scooter was the big brother. And when Scooter and them coming up, Kobe and them, Aaron and them was the big brothers.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just, and you know, and now Kenny with your group, Guru and Boogie, all of them looking at Malik now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Malik's looking at Cam. I mean, what his name? PJ Love. You know, they looking at PJ Love and PJ Love looking at Cam now.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and it's really happening that way.
Right. And Cam them still looking at Greg now, still
Yeah.
wide eyed, like a boy, a dog. You know what I'm saying?
But then when Greg say, "Come on, man," you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Right.
I'm actually out here with him. Yeah.
Right. So
he pushing me. Yeah.
you know, and like I told you, as long as we continue to build that bond, the old with the new, and those kids keep. And I seen something today, and I just smiled when I seen it. I think it was the post about the girls, the 7th and 8th grade girls winning, and I seen Duke. I don't know if y'all know Duke or not.
Yeah.
Y'all know Duke? Girl Duke?
Oh yeah.
I seen Duke comment under there.
Remember Duke played for us.
No, not that Duke. Not the dude. Duke, the girl Duke.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh,
She played in Warner Robins.
Okay.
But she's on that 17U team.
Okay.
And I seen her comment something like, way to work, little sis.
Yep.
You know, it's stuff like that. When you see stuff like that, it's those older girls now, and those younger girls are gravitating, looking at these older girls now as they big sisters. And
that's kind of why we like to take our younger groups to the same tournaments, right? So I think it was last weekend. Mm-hmm. So we if time permits and scheduling permits, we sit down and we'll watch. So I think the last game of the day, our game was packed out with. We had Kenny team, they all was there, so it was packed out, and they watched the older boys, man. Like, yeah, well, so that's
and so the right to that point, right? And to the remember the ref over at Hoop Scene, Charles?
Yeah, yeah.
The ref at Hoop Scene was like, "Well, they can't sit over here. Well, where they supposed to go? That's their big brothers."
Yep.
I've never had a ref tell us that before.
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, they can't sit up, man. Whatever."
Well, but
but y'all last game Sunday.
Yeah.
It was packed out. Right.
Yeah. Packed out.
And I look at it as to building of young men, being able to look at other people in their age range that are doing something positive.
Right.
That they can look at and say, I'm gonna continue to do this like they're doing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Them able to see somebody positive within their age group doing something positive.
Yeah. And they love being around it.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
It's the goal. And that's always what's up, Juke?
Juke.
And that's always been
show.
Yes, sir. That's always been our goal of, showing them, look, doing something positive here.
Yeah. Like you said, big bros.
Yeah, so later on in life, when they see a joker, let's just say one of these jokers go own a Fortune 500 company, they gonna remember them. They gonna remember they older brothers and the big brothers.
Yeah. And then to that point, even watching or having the 8th grade come watch a 6th grade or 5th grade game.
Right.
Yeah.
That means something to them.
That means something.
Yeah, that means something to them.
Yeah, that means something, man. And I know all of us can't get to everybody's game.
Right.
But I mean, it's almost like I don't think a lot of people really understand what that means to young kids when they see older kids that's doing the same thing at the game. Yes. I tell you this, when AJ saw Boogie and PJ Love and Cam Perkins at his game, his eyes lit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all there, Coach Martin there, You know, his eyes lit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, or seen who else, who else was at his game? My cousin, he was at his game. You know, Jameer, all them they came to a game or two, but his eyes lit up because he seen them doing the same thing.
Dang, yep.
Yeah.
Now they coming to see him do it.
Yeah.
And he don't want to disappoint.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, AJ
That's
is
what's
my guy.
up,
AJ.
Yeah. So
AJ on the sideline, he funny too, bro. AJ told me, he said KP need to put his jersey in.
yeah. But I'm telling you,
and hold on, and I can't forget about Kaylin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Kaylin, she knows basketball.
She knows basketball, man, and she came in here last night, I want to say. And I think it was last night. And she came in and she said, Daddy, I'm going to tell you what you need to work on. I'm saying to myself, you know, what are you going to tell me?
Right.
Well, Daddy, I looked at the game from whenever.
Right.
And y'all rotations was just late.
Yeah.
Your defensive rotation was just late. And, you know, they wait until they catch the ball before they move and rotate. I'm saying to myself, like, and you preaching to the choir. I'm not saying this for the longest, but you're right, though.
Yeah.
So.
But the fact that she picked up on that.
The fact that she picks up on that. The fact that, I'm going to tell you this, the fact that I could hear her say, why they didn't take the charge right there. I can hear her saying that. Like why? Like and she'll say, why you get out of the way? So I mean, it's just stuff like that. Stuff.
I'm telling you, bro.
You never know. I heard something. You never know who's watching you. And my mama told me that a long time ago. When you have kids, she told me that a long time ago. When you have kids, you never know how much your kids watch you.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And how much your kids mimic what you do and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, these two of mine knows the game of basketball. Now, how good they're at it, I ain't gonna say that now. But I know they know the game. And that's the only, like I say, that's the only thing that we're trying to, I know that all of us within the organization is trying to instill in each and one of our teams and our kids, whether it's girl, boy, we're trying to instill that brotherhood, that sisterhood, and the importance of being there for one another.
No, that's it. Yep.
And they doing a good job. They doing a good job of doing it, being there for each other, taking care of each other, looking at the game, you know, just being students of the game.
Right.
They're not only being players, they being students of the game.
Oh yeah, no, that's all good stuff, man. It's all good stuff. Hey, but before we get too deep into another topic, man, we got to go. Charles over there about to pass out.
That joke dozed off, didn't it?
Hey.
I ain't dozing. That's right. That's right.
Joke dozed off.
What I say, KP? That's right. That's right.
That's right. I woke up and say that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
No, man. Yo. That right.
But look, party people, we about to get out of here, man. Plus, we about what two almost
yeah, we 30 minutes late.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, man. Hey, so we won't be on this Sunday, but we should be possibly. I'm not gonna make any promises. Maybe the Sunday after that, but
yeah, we
again, check all our pages, understand what it is. I don't think so. Because Charles, y'all played that weekend, don't you? You played last weekend in April.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all play back to back, Charles, again?
Okay. Who want the smoke?
Oh,
No,
okay,
we
okay.
playing. Is that the Run for the Cup? I think that's Run for the Cup.
Run for
Let's
the
run
cup.
for the cup. Oh, who won the smokers at the end of in June, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not playing that one.
Yeah.
So I think this will be our last back to back.
Okay. So run for the cup. But
Yeah.
so we probably won't be back next weekend.
That's
Charles
right. That's right. That's right.
He sure was now.
Hey,
right.
but either way, man, check out our social media pages, man. Check us out on our platforms. Let us know, or for you to know when we'll be back, man. We appreciate everybody's patience during the summer. We out here doing what we love, interacting with these kids. You know, giving them a platform, giving them an opportunity. It's self-serving at the same time as giving back, man. So check us out. Understand and pardon our absence, but we're not out here just playing around. We out here trying to make a difference. As always, man, we appreciate all our sponsors, man. So many to name that I can't, but yeah, like I said that.
They know it. They know who they are.
You know who you are. You know my heart. But we're gonna get out of here because my battery is like on 3%. So we're gonna go ahead and shut the show out before we get there. Before we get out of here, Tap, what you got?
Man, I just got one little thing, man. Love your loved ones, love your family, man. Give a shout out to Coach Jamal, man, Coach Garman, Coach Damien. Give a shout out to them. And just love your people, man. You'll never know when the last time you talk to them, tell them you love them.
There you go.
So be mindful of that, man, and just stay the course, man.
There it is. Charles G, what you got?
Man, I want to thank the viewers for tuning in with us live, man. Like you said before, keep a watch out for when we're gonna be going. It's kind of a little bit more sporadic as we get through the travel season. But definitely look out for that. That's about all I got, brother. That's it.
Hey, and so again, man, just shout out to everybody that had birthdays. Shout out everybody that got birthdays coming up. Again, happy Easter. Hope everybody had a good time. Relaxing, kind of to piggyback on what Tat said, man. Appreciate it and enjoy and be around your family, man, as much as possible, right? So nobody got a perfect family, nobody got a perfect situation, but just love who you love, and love them the right way, man. Do right by people. Other than that, man, we out of here. Peace.